Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Hunter Cameraman at your service. It's been 4 days since Titan Speaker Man did the Beyblade move last episode. I'm sure you missed a lot of points and you might have been formulating theories since then. That is what we'll be talking about in this video. I will show you 5 mysteries or Easter eggs you may not know on the older episodes, especially in episode 70, part 1. But take note of this huge disclaimer that in today's video, all of the things I will say here are all just possibilities and my own daydreaming. But make sure to finish this video, because in the last part, I will lay out a huge revelation most of you have no idea about, and you might find it shocking. Before we start, make sure to like this video and subscribe with bell notifications on, because I will be putting out crazy contents that might help you crack the code of who the greater evil in the Skibidi toilet series. Make sure to fasten your seatbelts and share this to your friends to inform them about the crazy revelations. Anyway, let's start. We'll begin at the earlier part of the episode where we saw in Large Cameraman's POV a dead body that we thought is a cameraman with white suit. Some say it might be scientist cameraman, but we are certain that he's not part of this raid and he's not that battle type of cameraman to be part of this operation. So we'll cross out that possibility. I know most of you, especially the ones who played Half-Life, that this vicinity is familiar to you, and Dafook is obviously using Half-Life references due to the existence of Gman in the story, but we'll talk about it later. This dead body has a different head, and if you look closely, it is a human body wearing a gas mask. It is not really impossible that a human might appear in this story, since in episode 69, where the bunker squad is inside, we saw human skeletons fully intact, and the other skeleton has a lab coat. So some speculated that this might be a human scientist who caught up with the mess outside. One point that supports that this body is not a human scientist is because he is outside. How come a scientist is outside the bunker if his works is supposed to be inside the lab? And some are pointing out that the dead body's suit is white because some part of its suit has some black colors on it. They neglected that fact that suits can come in variety of colors. They suspected that it might be dirt since he's been lying on the ground. But what I'm about to reveal to you guys is shocking. This body is not of a cameraman, but is from a HECU soldier. And the suit we thought that is white with some dirt on it is actually a camouflage. It will actually make sense, since the soldier's duty is to guard and patrol the area, and blood got caught up in the raid. Another supporting facts that will back up my statement that this is a HECU soldier, the majority call it HECU, is that these soldiers are specifically deployed in this map. Dafook got an inspiration from the existence of the barren mountains around us, especially the dam part where Large Cameraman faced off the shielded rocket launcher toilet, and also where Titan Cameraman demolished the toilets, is the spitting image of one of the maps of Black Mesa, Chapter 12, Surface Tension. If you look closely in this section, this part is where TV Woman and the other female alliance landed, where they meet Large Cameraman. Also, if I take you back to episode 68, where Large Cameraman died and gave his lens to Plunger Cameraman. After Plunger Cameraman entered the elevator, we can see a number 4 on the wall. The design of this number is similar to this picture in one of Black Mesa's map on Chapter 5 named We Got Hostiles. This is not a coincidence, since Dafook will not put on some feature that he will leave unattended. Another picture from the Black Mesa Chapter 8 named The Rail has a number 4 sign, same as the one on the elevator where the squad used to escape the crazy scientist toilet who killed Large Cameraman. So it's safe to say that we are right. But if we are correct about this might open us up to a lot of theories like the one that has been talking about by other fans. It is possible that there are humans working with the toilets, and in extreme cases, it could be a government's nation working with these toilets. If so, what are their intentions? It will actually make sense, since the meaning behind G-Man is government man. So it will not be impossible that a nation is working with these bastards. Another theory that may be possible that the Astro toilets are a different race of toilets from Gman toilets and also the normal toilets. There may be an hierarchy in the toilet species, and these Astro toilets are considered as the royals. It is also safe to say that the Astros came from the outer space, since it came from their name Astro, which relates to outer space. The normal toilets may be normal humans that are being experimented like what we saw in episode 68 during the bunker raid. And that explains the Astro toilets holding a grudge towards the G-Man. I think when the toilets got an alliance with some nation's government, G-Man was the assigned leader of this project. And since the head of the toilets saw that they are getting destroyed easily by the alliance, the Astros want to remove G-Man from the position, and the Astros got a new plan, but Gman and Scientist Toilet doesn't want to step down. This might be the reason why the Astro Toilet destroyed the DJ Toilet on its arrival. Maybe the king of the toilets abandoned Gman and this project when he knew the research facility was raided by the Alliance and is now deemed hopeless. Are you thinking the same as I do? If so, make sure to type down your take on this on the comment section. Anyways, what I'm about to show you next is a huge theory that may turn the whole series upside down. We will be talking about Secret Agent and his relation to G-Man. If you look closely to Secret Agent, he is a young, handsome man in suit, maybe in his mid-20s or early 30s, as opposed to G-Man, who is a lot older. My point here is, since Secret Agent is able to teleport, and we have no idea where he came from, and he gave some sort of device to Lucky Cameraman that is able to bypass the security of the bunker. It means maybe Secret Agent has something to do with the alliance between the toilet and the government from the past. If you know about G-Man's ability, aside from teleportation, blood can also do interdimensional travel. What if Secret Agent came from the future, and he is G-Man's younger version and wants to mess up the timeline? This actually connects us to Elite Cameraman's theory that Secret Agent is having remorse of his actions because he has a huge contribution to this Skibidi project. Maybe he was really betrayed by the Astro Toilet like what is happening right now, and that led to a bigger destruction of the whole world. Another thing that can back up my statement is Dafook's intention of putting Secret Agent a colored sunglasses to hide his eye color, since he doesn't want us to spot his similarity with G-Man in terms of eye color. Also, the heart-shaped hairline the two shared is pretty obvious. It would be a crazy thing if it is true. I don't want you guys to overthink, but if you find my theory helpful, share this to your friends. Please do me a favor. And finally, the much-awaited part. In the last part of episode 70, where the bunker squad was stuck up inside the elevator and the electricity went out, there was a banging sound above them. Many are wondering where the sound may came from. The crazy thing I'm about to show you is also from a map from Black Mesa. If you search this up on the internet, it is from Chapter 7 named Power Up. A funny coincidence here is the title itself, Power Up, is somehow a contrary to what happened in the bunker. The powers went down. It is also possible for us to see different beings in the series aside from the Alliance and the toilets, since in the beginning of the episode, we were introduced to a human soldier. I may be wrong about this, but I'll take this to heart that we might see alien species in the next couple of episodes. That is crazy to think, right, brother? It's safe to say that the ones banging the top of the elevator is not Michael Jackson Toilet because they escaped from them in episode 69. But this Dumbo or big thing, I don't know what to call it, is the one behind the banging sound. It is sure a hell of a shocker if the squad were to be greeted by this huge alien. Damn, even I would lose my cool if I encountered this kind of creature. Also, this might be a product of overthinking, but if you look at the sign on the wall, it says EP074, and it's a crazy coincidence that we are in episode 70 right now. I'm sure Dafook knows about this picture, and maybe we get to see these weird creatures in episode 70 or episode 80. Kinda sick if you ask me, but I don't know, let's just hope for the best and enjoy these series. If you stayed with me these long, I want to personally thank you in the comment section, and it is a great honor for me if you enjoyed these videos. You have my huge thanks. See you on the next uploads. Hunter Cameraman out.